Hi guys, happy quarantine. It's a really rainy day here in New Jersey, and I just tried the Zotos Agebeautiful Ultra Bond. Number 1 is shampoo. Their number 2 is conditioner, and they also have a conditioner. So this is equal to your Olaplex. I'm a huge fan of Olaplex, all of the bond builders, but they've been out for actually quite a while for hairstylists. They're just sort of new to clients because they started launching products that were available in a style line. So I'm really big with clients with the number 6 and number 7, which is right here, the oil and the smoothing cream. So Olaplex, by no means I would consider it expensive. It's just that when I saw this available at Sally's and trying to help clients get through quarantine right now, and I saw this was available for $9, I thought, oh my gosh, that's amazing. So I wanted to try it. I did a pretty deep dive into this comparison-wise, wanted to try it myself. These bond builders can be a little bit confusing for people because even for hairstylists, it's a completely new category. So I shampooed my hair and honestly, it's the same thing. So I also checked prices. So the Zotos Agebeautiful Ultra Bond is $9 for 300 milliliters. And then the Olaplex for 250 milliliters, which is, almost the same, is $28. So this is $9 instead of $28. That's a significant difference. So my hair felt exactly the same. I let it sit, I followed the directions. My hair behaved exactly the same. But the reason I wanted to make this video rather than just saying like, hey guys, it's exactly the same, you can really get like a lot of bang for your buck, which is amazing. The only thing is that they do not have a number 6 and 7, which like Olaplex does, which is these two products, which is the style line. So you're still gonna have to get number 6 and 7. So just from beauty industry experience, it's probably because Olaplex still has the patent on this, which is fair, that's totally fine. And I would not stop using this, of course, because it's amazing. So I'm gonna go into a video about this. So I've just gotten out of the shower and shampooed my hair with Ultra Bond, Zotos. Zotos I think is the brand to my understanding. So that's an easy swap out. I would just be getting this shampoo and conditioner, continuing with number 6 and 7. We have this in the salon. Clients, this number 6 obviously doesn't last as long because the cream, people are going through it a lot, but number 7 lasts forever. So I mix these two together. So why not swap those two out and save a little bit of money? So the shampoo and conditioner, I don't think that Olaplex or the Zotos, you should use that every day. I think that it's more of like, you should consider it like a treatment. So that's why I kind of wanted to show that this would be, so it's Monday, but I really would do this almost like your Sunday treatment day. So I also want to show how you would air dry your hair because people were really loving this braid video that I did where you would section your hair, braid it, puff out the braids and do a flat iron. But for some people that had hair that doesn't hold the shape as well, you could totally do the same technique and air dry it. But you would use the Olaplex number 6 and 7 creams and then just use these hair ties. So there were a lot of ladies that I was talking through that. So I want to make a video just about that. So this would be sort of your treatment day, and it's rainy out, so we're all sitting inside and quarantining, and you could just take a diffuser to this or just hang out. We're all inside anyway. Okay, so you would have shampooed like me with the Zotos. I would probably take about a nickel size of your number 6. A lot of Charles Studio clients probably already have this in your house, so that was a safe bet for me with my clients to direct you guys. A lot of you were also getting curbside of this, so I knew ladies were stocking up. I'd probably tap this like 3 or 4 times. I don't think you need a ton. It depends on your hair. If you have super thick hair, that's fine. You could probably do 3. For my hair, I would just do 1, but I really want to show you guys on your hair. My hair is a little bit different. So your hand should look like that. Mix it together. So a lot of times people ask me why they separated these two products, because I think a lot of times, sometimes product lines try to make a product do too much and it doesn't do the product justice. So I like that they separated it into 2 products, because sometimes a product doesn't have a shelf life if it gets mixed together. Like if you mix it together in your hand and then put it into your hair, it works. But if it was mixed together in the product and then sat there, it would kind of break apart and it wouldn't do its job. Okay, so you're gonna rub it through your hair, especially around your face, because you have to look at this as, you know, most products are considered almost like a makeup. This is actually treating your hair almost like a skincare. Those bonds that have gotten broken down with maybe like heat damage or color. You know, and the colorists are really accepting the fact that if you've had to use a box, which is fine, because at this point, that's, you know, safer than you having a professional color and using it incorrectly. They'd almost rather you use the box. That's gonna break down the bonds in a different way. You're gonna wanna use an Olaplex or a Zotos. So that's why I wanted to do a lot of videos on this, because you're gonna wanna have a bond builder on your side if you're gonna have to do something with your color while you can't see your colorist. This is gonna rebuild those bonds. The hair is made up of tiny, tiny bonds. Rub it around your face, kind of like you're painting it, around all those little, kind of tell everybody you have like this veil around your face of delicate hair. That's what those little wild frizzies are. Or if the colorists, you'll see they're kind of really starting to concentrate when they're doing your highlights around your face, or even just your baby hairs if you're a single process, because the baby hairs around your face are just a whole different animal. So when you're applying product, you want to really be mindful when you're doing that. But I also too am very careful when I'm applying the product there too, because you don't really want to get it on your skin. But I'm going to show you a trick for that. So now that I've gotten that into my hair, I'm going to take a comb like this. You don't even have to be super perfect. I'm all about just keeping it easy, sectioning it into 2 big sections here. And again, over my ear. Braiding this section. Picking it up high just so you can get it higher. Puff it out. Making a hair tie. That one's done. And again, you're kind of leaving the texture in this because you don't really want it to look like a braid, so you don't have to worry about it being too perfect. And also, I'm purposely braiding it away from my face because I'm gonna have to sit with these or sleep with these or do whatever you're gonna have to do. Puff it out. Take the hair tie. Above my ear. Probably move this one. Keep kind of teasing. I know, you know, the design shows. I don't know if you guys have been watching, like, you know, Wabi Sabi. It's kind of the same thing for hair. I don't think people realize, like, that imperfect, you know, perfect. We use that in hair, like on set all the time. That's not just like a design phrase at all. Photographers will ask that of us all the time. So I've been saying like the Wabi Sabi blowout, you know, Wabi Sabi curls. And there's the same thing, like don't think that you have to have it be too perfect, because you don't want somebody to say, oh, that was a braid that you took out of your hair. Like all of this, like let that be. Sectioning it again. I'm gonna pick it up a little bit just so it doesn't drag. kind of just braid it around away from my face, sorry. Like I said, I'm gonna have to sit with this. I go to sleep with these braids like all the time because I could care less. I could care less what I'm looking like. I'm gonna work on my laptop like this today. And if you want to make it faster, you could just take your blow dryer to this. Save the arm strength. And now that product is gonna air dry your hair. It's going to control your frizz. Kind of push it around, puff up these braids, and then that'll air dry. So I know how silly this looks, but it'll totally work. You can even pull this out, and that's it. And it'll dry like that. You can hang out, you can work. Obviously you wouldn't hop on your video conferencing call like this, but you'll be treating your hair. And the other thing is everyone keeps asking me, I have these Peace Out for dullness pads. So you would open this up because you have to consider the way you're doing your hair like this. This is treatment. So you're treating your hair. I think everyone has realized from these calls, from our Zoom calls and the YouTube videos, I don't wear makeup. I just do a lot of skincare. So I would probably, while I'm treating my hair with the Zotos shampoo and conditioner and the Olaplex No. 6, you know, go over my skin. This is an exfoliant. And then that also is getting all the hair product off my face. I had a bunch of my guy friends joking around that I got on my Instagram live. They're like, why are you so red? Were you drinking wine? Like, no, I was showing people how I use my skincare. So, you know, I just like to show how easy things can be for you, that hairstylists know all these little tricks. We're not the girls who are, at least most of us, are not the ones who are sitting and slaving over our hair. It doesn't take us hours and hours to get ready. We do all these super tricks. So what I'll do is I'll take these out when they're dry. I'll probably go through some dry texture spray, the L'Oreal Professional like next day hair, maybe hit it with a curling iron. If there's a little bit of a clamp with this hair tie, I'll flat iron through it just to kind of mess it up, and I didn't hold my arms above my head, and it'll be super cool texture. So I hope that helps. I'll put a bunch of things in the comments to help you out, but I think that Zotos Agebeautiful is a great swap out to save us some money and help us get by. So happy quarantine. I hope everybody's doing well. Bye.